Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealer. If you are watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos stay up at all times between both of our locations. We never take them down. We have thousands of subscribers that enjoy watching our content and the quality and quantity of vehicle we move through our showroom month after month and year after year. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, comes down off of our website letting you know that particular unit is no longer available. Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. There'll be vehicles such as this one that are new arrivals to our showroom. We're going to post them there prior to them making our website and going through our full marketing campaign. So if you're interested in a specific year, make, and model, you might be able to get a jump on your buying competition. There's also a link there to our gift shop. We have tons of cool Hanksters apparel. Banners, flags, all kinds of garage signs, cool automotive related type stuff, and we ship it all over the country, so check that out as well. Today we have a big block Chevrolet to present to you. 1969 Chevrolet Impala. On the air cleaner, it does say 396, however it is a 454 under the hood. Does have power brakes, does have power steering, and that is an air compressor, AC compressor I should say, so it does have AC as well. Let's check the car out. Blue drop top. Paint on the car. I don't know when the car was painted. I don't have any history of the restoration in terms of motor or paint or anything like that. However, the paint on the car is real nice. Top of the hood, tops of the fenders, all in real nice condition. I don't see any blistering, cracking, fading, bubbling, anything like that. Very cool front bumper. The bumper is intertwined with the nose piece of the car, encompasses the entire headlight and grille area, and all the chrome on the front of the vehicle looks to be in great shape. Chevrolet bow tie there in the center of the grille, high and low beam headlights. There is a 396 designation on the front fender. Like I said, I guess the car could have started life as a 396. It's definitely a 454 now, though. The engine block casting number tells us that. So you have this white molding, body molding down the body line that starts off on the front fender, continues on the driver door, and goes all the way down that huge rear quarter of the Impala. And you know, it shows signs of age. It's not new. There's a little sign of age there in the front, but overall it lines up nice and neat and gives the car a nice look. Breaks up the blue nicely. Impala logo there on the front fender. You can see still photos of that on our website. Paint on the front fender looks good, both high and low. Does have aftermarket 5-star wheels with your radial tires. Window glass, let's check that out. Front windshield's nice and clear. I don't see any cracks, I don't see any chips. Does have dual chrome mirrors, one mounted on the driver door, the other, of course, on the passenger door. It's a large automobile, and for being as large as it is, the body lines are fantastic. So you could look at the door fitment there to the rear quarter, the door fitment to the front fender, down low to the rocker. There is a chrome rocker molding down low there at the base of the door and fender and quarter. There is a tiny chip there out of the driver door. When we're doing a convertible presentation, it's relatively easy to look at the interior. It does have the Impala logo there in the center of the back seat. The back seat, I should say, it's all white, of course, and then has the matching blue color accents to match the exterior of the car. Does have OEM seat belts in the rear. Let's open up the driver door. So unlock it first. Driver door, so the door panel's in pretty good shape. White armrest in good condition. Carpeting at the bottom of the door is in good shape. Power windows, power locks. We'll find out later on in the test drive presentation if those work or not. So I'll just put forward the front seat. The carpeting in the car is brand new. The carpeting that was in there was faded. We put in brand new carpeting, so everything front and back brand new in terms of carpeting and floor mats. OEM seat belts in the front. Again, carpeting in the car is brand new. So there's definitely no color fade, no discoloration, no tears. It's literally been in 24 hours. Steering wheel's aftermarket. Dash pad looks to be in good shape. Bench seat column shift car. We'll take a closer look at the interior when we're actually on the test drive. I told you guys the body lines are straight. Look at the rear quarter of the car. It's all nice and straight. Lines up to the driver door and to the front fender. Really, really nice. Huge deck lid to go with these huge rear quarters. The deck lid fitment is good on both sides, driver and passenger. The chrome on the rear bumper is absolutely fantastic. You know, the front and rear bumper both look to be fairly new. Dual pipes coming down with chrome tips there below your rear valance. All the brake lights, reverse lights look to be in good shape. Let's open up the trunk here. Pretty cut and dry. No spare, no jack, no trunk mat. Just a big open, empty trunk. Trunk seal looks to be newer. You can see there's obviously no rust holes, no rod holes. This was probably a popular car for the drive-in. Definitely a huge trunk. Passenger side, same as the driver's side. Body lines on the car are fantastic. Your white molding there going down the side of the car. Rear quarter, driver door, front fender, everything's lining up nice and straight. Everything looks to be in good condition. I don't see any paint flaws on the passenger side rear quarter, up high, down low. Looks to be in nice shape. Again, we will pop open the passenger side door here. Door panel's in pretty good condition. Armrest isn't warped or torn up. The carpeting at the bottom of the door is blue. Do have aftermarket gauges there mounted below the dash up front there. Once again, new carpeting, front and rear seat belts, drop top. The top is power and it does work. Obviously, we're doing the presentation with the top down. Check out the still photos. The top's in pretty good shape. Impala badging there on the passenger side front fender. Again, the paint on the car on the passenger side front fender looks to be in good shape. You know, it's a driver quality paint. I don't see anything on the car that's, you know, is the paint perfect? Absolutely not. However, I don't see anything really to point out that's, you know, that needs to be fixed, any kind of blistering or cracking or fading in the clear, anything like that. It's a real nice driver quality paint job on the vehicle. It's a beautiful day here in Daytona to take this car for a test drive, but before we do, we're going to take it out back and throw it on the rack, check out what the undercarriage looks like, and then we'll do a short little test drive. Everything we are doing in this video presentation you can do when you visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach if you're interested in this 69 Impala or any other piece of inventory we might have. I encourage you guys to visit our showroom in person to view, test drive, and look at whichever classic car in our inventory you might be interested in. We deal in old cars, 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old vehicles. They all have their weaknesses, flaws, tendencies, deficiencies. We try to point some of those out in this video along with the positive attributes of the car. I'm around these cars every day. I'm very used to what they should look like from a paint standpoint, what they should perform like, what they should look like from the undercarriage standpoint, but you may not be. Maybe it's been a long time since you've been around or drove a classic car, so this is why I invite you to come in person. We'll show you the car in its entirety. Let you look at the paint, pop the hood, pop the trunk, play with the top up and down, play with the windows, all that fun stuff. That's what we're here for, and that's what we enjoy doing. At the end of the day, we are an internet-based business. Most of our deals are done sight unseen. In fact, 90% of them, believe it or not. People are used to or accustomed to these days of doing business, online, from their iPad or their PC or even your cell phone, looking at pictures, texting, emailing, wiring money, and we ship a lot of vehicles out of here month after month that are purchased sight unseen. And for the most part, we make a lot of people happy. But again, if your expectations when this car shows up are that of a 2022 vehicle, you definitely want to come visit our showroom here in Daytona and check the car out for yourself. But we sell driver quality cars that are structurally stable, mechanically sound, and that you can make your own and really enjoy owning. Let's take the 69 Impala around the building. We'll throw it in the air and check out what the undercarriage looks like. And then, like I said, it is a gorgeous day here in Daytona to do a test drive in a convertible with AC. So we'll check out that power convertible top, check out that AC, and check out the other interior components here in just a little bit. Underneath our Impala, disc brakes up front. Huge 454. Let's take a look at the front seal. See, that's nice and dry. Then you got the cross member in the way, of course, but check out the sides of the block. They're freshly painted. We did not do that. We got it that way. The oil pan's freshly painted. The oil filter's new. Headers, driver and passenger side, you can see those are not oil stained or anything. Dual exhaust mufflers we'll show you throughout the presentation. Tranny pan's nice and dry here. Floor pans on the car look good, both sides. Cross member supporting the transmission running from the driver's side frame rail, which is in great shape, to the passenger side frame rail, which is also in great shape. When you're looking at floor pans on a classic car, you want to look at, are they siliconed? Are they patched? Are they sectioned in? And this car is not. This is one solid uniform piece here from the start of the drivers up there by the accelerator pedal, brake pedal, all the way to the back seat area, and then of course same thing on the passenger side. There is no name brand on the exhaust system, but look, the welds are nice. Somebody did a nice system on this car. Everything's welded up nice and neat. Drum brakes in the rear. Look at the size of that gas tank. That's to power that 454. Your frame rails here on the passenger side look good. Same thing on the driver's side. Your, I don't know if you guys can see that. So right there, see that piece of metal? That's your inner quarter. And then see that piece of metal there? That's your outer quarter. They're welded to one another. So that tells you it's metal to metal. So that's a good thing. It's the same thing on the passenger side. You can see it's inner and outer. Tread on the tires. You can see they're not, excuse me, dry rotted, cracked. There's your wear bars. Not even close to the wear bars. So that's a good thing as well. Radial tires on the vehicle. 12-bolt rear, looks to be in good shape as well. I don't see anything leaking. 1969 Chevrolet Impala. We're going to set it on the ground and take a little test drive. Before we do that, let's discuss payment options. The collector car lenders we work with, if you are financing, they'll do up to a 10-year loan on our classic cars. 5 to 10 years is your approval, depending on your credit score, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, things like that. 10% down is going to be your minimum payment requirement, and then of course the remaining balance they'll fund us to us, and then you'll pay it out over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever it is you're approved for. If you take out a 7-year loan and you decide that you want to pay it off in one, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so, so that makes it nice. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank or bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is the most common method of payment, simply because the payment's usually there within the same day, as long as it's done early enough on the business day, and we can start preparing your vehicle for shipment that much sooner. Vehicles are prepared for shipment in order that they are funded, so the faster we get paid, the faster your car goes through the pre-delivery inspection process. There may be one car in front of yours, there may be 6 cars in front of yours. Just depends on what we sell that week. But we'll give you a timeline once the car is funded. As soon as the car is through inspection, if we are the ones doing the shipping, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, we can have a carrier here within 24 to 48 hours, depending on where you're at in the country. If you are in a more rural or remote area, it might take us an extra couple days, maybe 3 days, 4 days, 5 days to get a truck here if it's a less common run. But normally those north-south runs, east-west runs, they're fairly common to, you know, Cali, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, PA, Indiana, Massachusetts. You know, those are pretty common runs for us. If you are coming to pick up the car, we'll just call and let you know that it's ready, and you can come get it on your open or enclosed carrier, or drive it home if you're local to us here. Set the 69 Impala down on the ground. We will take it out on a test drive and show you guys how the car runs. Inside our 69 Impala, we do have a horn. We have wipers. Those turn signal indicators at the top of the hood, there's somebody stuck them there. They were not there originally, so there's no wires running to them or anything. So maybe there was at one time, there's not now. So they do not work. The turn signal indicator in the dash on the driver's side, we don't have anymore. I don't know what happened, so we'll have to look into that. As long as it's just a bulb or something simple, it will be fixed. The one on the passenger side does function. Clock does not work. We do not fix clocks. Radio does not work. We do not fix radios. You get a red button, but there's no sound. AC does work. So we just kicked it on here. It is blowing cold. We have the top down, so we will not be using it, but it does function. 20,752 is the mileage on the odometer. True mileage unknown, title reads exempt. So I also made mention that we do not have any kind of documentation on the motor rebuild, tranny rebuild, when the car was painted, so on and so forth. Tilt steering. It is an aftermarket steering column, does have tilt steering. Power door locks. Those, when this car was out, they were vacuum operated. The vacuum operation stopped working long ago. I don't know if there's a kit out there you can buy to start, convert those to electric. There very well could be, but they are not working. They will not work. All the power windows work. Let me see if I can figure out which switch is which. So there's the driver's side, passenger side. They all go up and down. Rear quarter, and then the other rear quarter. How about that power top? Again, I promise you the windows in the top go all the way up and all the way down. I'm not going to bore you watching a top go up and down, but dash pad's in good shape. Like I said in the showroom, carpeting's brand new. We got battery voltage, oil pressure. We'll keep an eye on our temp gauge. It is a big block in Florida, and we are sitting about 80 degrees today, so we'll monitor that throughout the test drive. We're sitting here at idle, cars idling real nice, running real nicely. We aren't stalling out. Fuel gauge works. We're just below a quarter. Does function. This car rides absolutely fantastic. It really does. So let's go take it for a drive and show you that right now. Our 69 Impala rides absolutely fantastic. You let go of the wheel, the car tracks perfectly straight. Look at that. Nice tight steering. For such a big car, the steering's nice and tight. The exhaust system does have a little bit of a throaty sound. So it's not excessive. It's a nice muscle car sound if you're into that kind of thing. The speedometer does function. It is accurate. It's not bouncing around. Let's check our brakes here. Brakes stop the car just like they should. There's no vibration, no pulsation. Doesn't jerk the car to one side or the other. .454 moves the vehicle, and real nice smooth ride. This is a sweet car. You know, you got AC and you have convertible. And we can use both here in Florida because you can drive me around here. Wait for some traffic to pass. We are at a nice smooth idle here. We're not stalling out. We've got a green light. Give it a little bit of gas. Look at that, 65, no problem. Coming down, I got a bus in front of me. So I'll show you about 55 here with no hands on the wheel. Car's tracking perfectly straight. No drivetrain vibration whatsoever, no tire vibration, no engine vibration, tranny vibration. Just a nice, smooth running car. 1969 Chevrolet Impala convertible. You got power top, you got AC, you have power steering, power brakes, you got a car with a big block that runs nice and smooth. If you're looking for fuel economy, do not buy this one. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We always have at least 100 photos of a convertible up on our website, so you'll see that up there today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car does include shipping in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a powertrain warranty that's good on engine, transmission, and rear end. It doesn't cover any kind of leaks. You know, your oil pan starts leaking, your tranny pan starts leaking, your power steering starts leaking, you know, your battery needs to be replaced. That doesn't cover any of that stuff. It's just a powertrain warranty that covers internal components of the drivetrain against major mechanical breakdowns. It also includes shipping on an enclosed carrier in the lower 48 United States. The price of the cars are somewhat negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the vehicle, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping, we can help you arrange it. However, you will be responsible for paying the driver when they arrive with the car. They accept cash, they accept check, they do not accept credit cards. Of course, if you're a collector, maybe you have your own open or enclosed carrier, you want to come trailer the car home yourself, you're more than welcome to do that. Maybe you have a carrier in the past that you've used that you've had good experience with, you're welcome to use them as well. We don't make any money off the shipping or mark it up at all. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you're in Central Florida, you'd like to come drive this 69 Impala home, you most certainly can. By the way, our temp is up to about 160, which is great. You have great flow through this car. We haven't been running very long. We've been running about 10 minutes, but the temp gauge is coming up and functioning. We'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export these American classics. If you are, you know, in Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, Switzerland, Germany, France, we export several per year. We can handle that whole process A to Z as well. If you do not have an exporter, a lot of you guys that are car collectors from another country have your own exporters. That's cool. Gives us less work to do. But if you don't, maybe it's your first time buying a classic from America, we can handle the whole export process for you as well. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida, and our website is hanksters.com. Please check us out. Okay, so earlier in the video presentation, I said I didn't have any documentation. And when you buy and sell as many cars as I do, you forget things. So I thought to myself, I thought when we bought that car, we had some documentation. So I do. The transmission was rebuilt to the tune of $1,526 right here in Ormond Beach on 10/26/21. And John Hall Chevrolet, which is a local dealership here in Daytona, rebuilt, well, they put a motor in. I don't have any receipts to when the motor was done, but July 17, 2017, it was paid for, $7,567. Just a bunch of miscellaneous work, exhaust system, some suspension work, headers. It says 1725, they installed a motor. It was probably rebuilt based on what I can see, that the motor was painted. You know, nobody's going to drop in a motor to a car that wasn't overhauled. So, you know, how many miles are on it, I don't know, but it looks like it was rebuilt sometime in 2016, 2017. So that will come with the car when you purchase the vehicle.